Hello and welcome to this first video that I'm using my table in my new studio, and I'm very excited. Now I've got to play with like the lights and everything like that, so you know it doesn't look perfect but it looks pretty good, I think. So in this video today I am going to be looking at this. Now this is a Hychika, don't know the name, mini circular saw, and it is the CS-115C. What does that mean? Don't know. Circular saw 115C. And the box is pretty sparse, as you can see, but it runs on 240 volts. It's got a 750 watt motor, and it's got 3,500 nins a minute. And it's got a cutting depth at 90 degrees of 48 millimeters, and at 45 degrees it's 32 millimeters. So it looks pretty good for what I need it for. So the nice people at Hychika said, would you like one of our tools? And I said, yes, why not? I don't have a mini circular saw. I don't even have a big circular saw. So yeah, I thought I'd have one because there are lots of jobs to do around the house, you know, little projects we've got underway. So something like a mini circular saw could come in very handy. So it literally arrived this morning, and I thought I'd get it out of the box and have a look at it with you. So bye-bye. Right, I guess we better get it out of the box and have a little look at what we've got. Now I don't think it comes with a case, which is a bit disappointing really, because I like my stuff to come in a case, you know, it just makes it easier to store than slinging it in the bottom of a toolbox. But, you know, this is a £50 tool, so I'm not expecting the world for £50. I suppose if I treat this box carefully, it could double as a storage case for it. So that's it out of the box. Let's have a look what we've got. So first of all, we've got a user manual. That's always helpful. Just gonna have a little flick through. Better tools for better life. Don't we all need a better life? I've never owned a circular saw before, so it's probably a good idea for me to carefully study these instructions. There's lots of safety information. I suppose a big spinning blade isn't probably the safest thing. Now this actually has a laser on it, so that can guide you when you're cutting, which is quite cool. I like lasers on anything. I think lasers improve everything. Yeah, they do. Your MKCS-01 multifunction mini circular saw is suitable for cutting soft and hardwood and metal, tile, backerboard / cement. Okay, so there's just some assembly instructions there and how to do miter cutting. Now I'm not going to get too involved in this video and like cut stuff. When I come up with a project that I'm going to film, I'll show you in that video. This is merely an unboxing. So what about the tools? Well, we'll have a little look. I think, oh, I thought it was battery powered, but it's not, it's mains powered. That's okay, that's fine. Looks like we've got a little bag here with stuff for plugging it into a hoover for dust extraction. That's helpful. Oh, okay. And also in the bag, so those are LR44 cells. I assume they're there to power the laser. We'll see. This feels weighty. I reckon this is some blades. Yep, okay, so there looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different blades included. So what have we got here? So we've got a 24 teeth wood blade. We've got a 24 teeth TCT blade. We've got a 60 teeth HSS blade. Another 60 teeth HSS blade. And we seem to have 2 identical tile / backerboard / cement. I don't think I'm going to be cutting any tile / backerboard / cement anytime soon, but you know, if you are, then great. So it's good to have a selection of blades to get you started. These are 150mm blades, so I assume that's like a standard. Yeah, I'm going to put those back in the box because I'm an idiot and I'll probably just end up cutting myself with them. So we have a sort of rulery thing, which go along an edge of something. So there is our tool. It's quite an impressive looking tool. I mean, actually, it doesn't feel, I was expecting it to feel sort of quite cheap, but it's fairly substantial. It's got a sort of nice rubberized texture to it. It's actually all right. And it's got like a safety trigger, so just squeezing the trigger doesn't just set it off. You've got to press the button next to the trigger and then the trigger itself. Now I do have tiny small hands and it's a bit tight to get a firm grip around it, but I imagine with a bit of practice I can do that. And yeah, this seems to be the laser module. Oh look, it's actually on. I didn't notice that. Oh, I like that. That is super handy. So you can actually see where you're cutting with a nice handy laser beam, and obviously as you move, so does the laser beam. That's smart. And here you seem to be able to adjust the angle. So there's another adjustment up here where you can unscrew it and send the cutter at an angle like that. I'm actually pretty pleased with this. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it actually feels quite nice. And if you don't do this with a blade on, but as you push onto the surface, the safety guard pushes back. If you imagine this is your piece of wood, as you push into it to cut, and that slides back. I suppose the only downside with this safety button here is it's a bit of a ball ache if you're left-handed, because it's only sort of where your thumb lands if you're right-handed and your other finger presses on the trigger. But if you're left-handed, I suppose you have to press it in with the edge of your finger and then press down. But not everyone's left-handed. Yeah, I did have an idea of like switching it all on with the blade in and just seeing what happens, but I don't really want to destroy my first table on the first video I make. Oh, and I just noticed at the back here, there is a handy Allen key for changing the blade there. So, I suppose the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So next time I do some sort of cutting, I'll get this out and film it and we can see it in action. But it actually feels pretty well made for something that is less than £60. It's a bit of a bargain actually. I think I would have preferred something battery powered, but that would mean it is a completely different system to all my Bosch tools. So that would be another type of battery to charge and to keep on top of. It is actually pretty weighty. So, you know, I suppose it's got like a big chunky powerful motor in the bottom of it. And, you know, that should do the job. But I think for the sort of, you know, occasional DIY like myself, then having something this in your toolbox is quite handy really. Just wondering where the dust extractor thing fits in. Ah, look, there it is, it's up here. So that connects onto that. And then you get the bigger one. There you go. So it should hopefully suck some of the dust away. I don't actually have a hoover with a hose, so I can't plug that in and test it, but I assume it works. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely give it a go and see what it's like. Have you used a Hychika tool before? What did you think of them? Then please let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to know. But yeah, it's something to have to the little toolbox repertoire. I think this could be quite handy for me. A very simple, quick video unboxing and having a look at this Hychika mini circular saw. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment below. Give this video a like, and if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel because it all helps the channel grow. But for now, it's game over.